Howdy everyone, and welcome back to the Luna Geeks Out channel. I am excited today because we are checking out really my all-time favorite, not just idol group, but my all-time favorite band in general. And there's gotta be some kind of overarching term for like band, group, artists, all of that. Like, is there a term for that? If there is, please let me know, because I will start using that all the time. But, yeah, we're checking out BABYMETAL, their live performance of Maya. Before we continue with this, as always, the very first link in the description is the link to the live performance. So head down there, click it, give it a watch, and give them some support before coming back here and finishing this. But, yes, checking out BABYMETAL live performance, which is exciting because, like I said, they're my all-time favorite. But beyond that, I'll be honest, I woke up to some pretty bad news today. All in all, it's really not that important. It's the Who is graduating from accident, which is it's just sad to see because dang it, she's so good. But yeah, some sad news. I'm glad to have the chance to check this out and hopefully cheer up a little bit and just relax and have a good time with some good music. So yeah, BABYMETAL live performance. Very excited about this. Without further ado, let's hop into it. Okay, let's see how this song is live. Oh, that guitar goes a lot harder. Killer drums as well. Sounds like some very slight distortion on those vocals. Just a little bit extra texture coming in, which fits the slight electronic elements in the song. Those backing vocals there, those go hard. That's just pre-recorded and played back there. Alright. Honestly makes sense that they did it that way. I think that was pre-recorded. If I'm wrong, let me know, as always. Such a good riff. This is one of the best tracks on the album. As I've listened to it more and hearing it live, such a good track. Alright. fantastic live performance. Okay, I'm losing my mind for a second. I forgot how to read dates. Yeah, that's already released. I'm assuming we don't have a live version of that available to stream. I should double check that because that's going to haunt me if I don't. No, at least not here in the States. Maybe there's one available internationally and just not here in the States. I know they've got a few ones up on Spotify that are like that you can't hear them here. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, yeah, normally we'd switch over to lyrical analysis, but since I talked about the lyrics in my reaction to the original studio version of the song, since that was relatively recent, I will refrain from doing so, and we'll just move straight to the review. If you are interested in hearing my thoughts on that, though, I will have the original reaction linked down below, so you can go check it out and hear my thoughts on sort of the song on my first listen to it and everything. But yeah, we'll start talking about the actual live performance of this and give my review of that. And starting off, normally I'd talk about the music, but I do want to quickly mention the choreography. I'm certainly not qualified to speak on that, even less so than I am qualified to speak on the music, but I do want to quickly share my thoughts. I thought the choreography here was fine, but maybe it was just the editing, because the editing did make it a little hard to make out what was going on at points, but I just felt like this choreography didn't hit as hard as some of the other ones they have are. I mean, there aren't any things I can point to and like, yeah, no, that was wrong, that should have been done differently or done better. Or just, I don't know, it didn't hit as hard. It felt a little more subdued, almost. So that's not quite the right word, but it felt like it was less than it could have been, unfortunately. I'm not qualified to speak on that. I know absolutely nothing about dancing, so I'll refrain from going too far in depth. I feel like it's a little weaker than some of the other ones they've done. But the music itself, incredible. I mean, vocals, of course, as expected, were fantastic. Stu Metal coming in, just incredible live voice. I do think there was a little bit of distortion that came in on her vocals at a few points. And I feel on the album you had some heavy sort of effects placed on it. Not just like overwhelming electronics, but you could notice that, okay, there's effects on this, which I think worked with the album. It's not the kind of thing I'm going to go for, but I think it worked in the album. And here, I think it really worked because it was very subtle. It was just this slight little electronic edge to it, almost, at a few points, that I think matched sort of the electronic elements in the song and everything, so I thought that was quite nice. But just the vocals in general from her were fantastic. Moa and Momoko with the backing vocals, fantastic. Sounded like it was a little higher live than it was on the album, at least from my memory, which I actually really like that shift. I'm assuming that it's just a certain amount of, like, yeah, things aren't going to match up completely, studio versus live, but I actually really liked the slightly higher vocals. I think that worked a lot better, actually, in my opinion. So yeah, that was fantastic. And then you had the spoken word bit that I do think was pre-recorded and played back. That's what it sounded like. I could be mistaken, though, so if I am, please let me know. But, I mean, that's a cool little section as well. Not as much to say on it, because I do believe it was just the studio version. But I really like that a little bit. It's an interesting sound. I don't think music incorporates spoken word in sort of interesting manners as often as it could. There are a lot of songs that have spoken word. It really is just like someone speaking that's just kind of sampled in, whereas this really felt like it was much more a companion to the music, if you will. So I think that's a really cool section. But yeah, vocals were great. Guitar, I mean, it's about the same as it was in the studio version, right? Great killer riff. Really one of my favorites BABYMETAL have done, actually. Hit super hard. Live, though, oh, that had a lot more depth. That was incredible. And I'll talk a bit more about that idea in the sort of overall thoughts at the end. But no, fantastic guitar. The bass, I couldn't really hear the bass, but oh, I could feel it. That energy, the texture from it, just that, you know, that low bass feeling. I could feel the bass, and oh, it was incredible. A bit more subtle than I tend to like with bass. I very much love bass that is much more apparent than you can notice, but oh, it was some good stuff. Some Really good stuff. The drums, kind of same thing as the guitar, about the same as it was on the studio version, but a lot more depth to it. A lot more force and power behind it. You could feel those drums, so just kind of hearing what they were doing. Incredible stuff. And then you have the electronics. I imagine there's nothing like, no live playing of the electronics with BABYMETAL. It's just, yeah, it's the same recording from the studio track, but I love the electronic stuff in this song. I think that's a cool sound. Not as much to say on that again, but it's cool. The thing on the whole, the song on the whole, fantastic. And it is a shame that there's not a version of this available for streaming at the moment, because, oh man, I would listen to that so much. I think this fully blows away the studio recording. And, you know, there's a lot of bands that, like, you can say they're better live, and that's because, oh, they bring a different energy live. And that is a big thing with idol music, where you have the choreography and everything that really does change sort of the experience of it. And there are a lot of bands that have, oh, these just insane live shows that do all this crazy stuff and everything. And yeah, that is a thing. But when I say BABYMETAL are better live, and I'm sure a lot of fans are going to agree with me on this, I mean that they literally sound better live. If you just take the audio from the studio songs and the audio from at least, you know, a professionally recorded, or I guess officially recorded, I guess both, live performance, and compare them, in most instances, I would say that the live audio wins. There are a few instances where I think, oh, you know, this performance wasn't quite as good, or, oh, this studio version is just, oh, dang, this one hits hard. But on the whole, I would say people are, like, literally just sound-wise alone better live. And I think this was a great example of that, because this performance and the studio version were really, really close. Like, it was actually very impressive to me how similar the two were. But this live version has a lot more depth to the music. You can feel the elements of the music a lot more. The vocals just have... There are those slight sort of live imperfections, if you will, in them that I think really do improve everything. So yeah, fantastic live performance. I think a strong contender, if we're talking just individual songs, strong contender for the best BABYMETAL live performance I've seen yet. Just, yeah, fantastic stuff. But I am out of things to say on the song, so y'all know the drill. Did I ever record that song? I don't know. I might have to go back and re-record a video of me checking that out. The screen capture. I didn't pause it, for us. If I did, I don't have to worry about messing with that. But yeah, that's weird. Anyways, the picker wheel, choosing the next thing. Yeah, that's what we're doing. 129, because let's see, guitar spin stuff got added back on the list since we didn't have it on last time, so it'll get the same artist twice in a row, and the new Love Bites, and I think a new Ray as well, I could be mistaken, but anyways, yeah, 129, which is a lot. Let's give it a spin to start chipping away at it even more, and let's see what we get. Also, unmute. Oh, Accident 1 Is that the one I've been waiting for this whole time? If I am not mistaken, Accident 1 is the cover of Kingslayer that she did. That sounds really weird without the context that her name is she. That always trips me up when I'm speaking XII and SHE. At least the way I pronounce them sound exactly the same, but I'm getting such. I think that's her cover of Kingslayer. So yeah, that's a thing for y'all to stick around for, more, at least tangentially related to BABYMETAL content. And then, of course, there's the actual live performance of Kingslayer from, I don't know, a couple weeks back. I don't even think it's that long ago that we're going to get to eventually as well, but oh, that is exciting right there. That is exciting. I've been waiting for this one since it dropped, and I don't know, this feels somewhat fitting, especially given that it's somewhat fitting given the news this morning as well. It'd be more fitting if it was their recent live performance of Mantra that they put up, but that is Accident 3. Accident 4? There's 4? Yeah, there's 4 in the list, so hold on, what? See. Accident 1 is Kingslayer. Accident 2 is Ciarg. What? There are 4 Am I going 1, 2, 3? That's 4. Okay, that's a mystery I'm gonna have to solve in a bit. But yeah, no, I know Accident 1 is the Kingslayer cover. I can say that with utmost certainty. So, that's... Oh! No. Hold... Oh, there's the other one. There's a Genshin Impact cover that Ciara was featured on. Okay. That's what that is. Okay, I don't have to do any digging now. Yeah, Accident 1, though, that's the Kingslayer cover, so that's what we're checking out next time. I am excited about that. I've been waiting for this one since it dropped, like, beginning of this year, maybe even end of last year. Or that actually might be in the last year. So, yeah, that is exciting. Oh, I'm super happy about that. But, oh, that actually kind of hurt. I am out of things to say. So that is going to do it for the video. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like if you liked, subscribe if you want to see more, and comment down below with your own thoughts on the track, any feedback or criticism, or anything you want me to react to. In the description, like I said, link to the live performance. You can go check it out, support the artist. There'll also be a link to my reaction to the studio version of the song, so you can hear my thoughts on that on the first listen, hear my analysis of the lyrics as well. There will be links to my Baby Metal or my Baby Metal videos playlist, my Idol reactions playlist, and my my rock and metal reactions playlist, and my Japanese music reactions playlist. I think that's the order those go in. I'll figure it out. Yeah, all 4 of those playlists will be down there. And then my Discord server, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify playlist of all the songs I've reacted to, at least the ones up on Spotify, and my link tree, which has all my other stuff in it in case any of that interests y'all. Anyways, like I said, this is going to do it. So once again, thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll be seeing ya.